Los Angeles Lakers trade for Russell Westbrook. Now, this is what the Lakers cap space currently looks like with 7 players on their roster. As you can see right there, they're minus $62 million currently with LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook. Now, Russell Westbrook has averaged a triple-double, I believe, for the past 3 seasons or so, something which has never been done. We have to give him his kudos for that. Russell Westbrook has also been on 4 different teams in the past 4 years. So whether that's teams trying the Russell Westbrook experience and it not working, or teams just trying to, keep some cap space or manage some cap space to try to get some superstar, that could also be something else. Although I don't see people lining up to play with the Wizards right now. Maybe with the Rockets because Texas has no state tax, but they were a bad team last year. They ended up with the number 2 pick in the draft for a reason. Then you have the OKC Thunder, who decided to kind of just let him go and get all those draft picks, and I believe they still have a ton of them. So for all of those teams, there was probably a logical reason why they got rid of him. Now, when he went to Houston, he was complaining that James Harden shouldn't be missing practices and shouldn't be missing games. You have to respect that side of it, but you're the new dude on campus. People get superstar treatment. So now if he goes to the Lakers and complains that guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis are missing practices and missing games, is he going to start stirring up the same pot that he did when he was in Houston? Now, I know when he was on the Rockets, essentially it was James Harden saying it was Chris Paul or me, and then the Rockets traded Chris Paul to OKC for Russell Westbrook. Then the two of them worked together, and then they had their little issues, their little squabbles, and then ultimately the Rockets traded James Harden because James Harden didn't want to be there anymore. So I don't know if that was a James Harden thing, a Russell Westbrook thing, or both. So we can slot Russell Westbrook in for not missing any games because he doesn't do that. He plays, he shows up every night. He doesn't shoot at a high percentage, but he does average a lot of points. LeBron James has had some injuries last season and a couple seasons ago. Everything happens with age. I'm getting older now. Sometimes the bed beats me up and I wake up with a sore neck. It happens. But someone like Anthony Davis hasn't played a complete season in his entire career. So now, was this move a good move for the Lakers? Can they count on this whole team being together? We saw what happened with the Brooklyn Nets when they went out and got 3 superstars. They didn't play together all year. So can the same thing happen to the Lakers? Quite possibly.
Baby, I like it raw.